against the Swiss franc. The U.S. dollar is at an all-time record low today. Consumer confidence just plunged to a 12-year low. And as you said, gold is at an all-time record high. Trump is trying to sell the U.S. economy as, the hottest in the world. But according to consumers and investors, it is the coldest in the world. If you had to grade the economy, you'd have to give it an F. The main reason, though, to own gold.
We just got good numbers on durable goods. We've had pretty solid numbers. I mean, granted, consumer sentiment is very iffy depending on the month. But Peter, people's incomes are pretty solid. We're starting to see some real gains in productivity. So call it the coldest.
We're not seeing that, Liz. Unfortunately, the numbers are not accurate. They're highly skewed. They're going to be revised, and a lot of it is being influenced by inflation.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're back with another one. Welcome back. And man, what you just seen right there is the most sickening thing I've ever seen in my life. That it really is just, they think you're all fucking stupid. I truly believe that in my soul. That they just think you're all fucking stupid. And I mean, in some cases, they're right. Don't get me wrong. But, my God, like, they just think you're fucking completely brain dead. I mean, you heard her. She says, what do you mean, Peter? The job numbers are just, people are making a killing working. Where, dude? Where the fuck are people actually making a good fucking living? Show me a job that people are making a good living at. Show me. Please. They really just don't fucking get it, do they? Like, they really don't fucking get what the average person is dealing with. They'll never understand it. And I mean, I'm a guy that has some wealth, but even I get it, man. Oh, it makes me sickening. Like they just think you're all fucking millionaires. They really do. I mean, they don't understand, like, 5% of the country's rich. Everybody else is literally fucking barely scraping by, man. And, oh, I hate it. I hate it. The news is such full of shit that I can't even stand watching it anymore, man. It's so incredibly just bullshit. It's like, they're just so, like, when you watch the news, like you walk outside and you walk down the street and you see the world burning. You see fucking buildings ran down, businesses closing, fucking just drugs ran rampant, the world falling apart, no one can afford anything. And you turn the news on, it's like everything's fine. I mean, it's like entering a whole entire different fucking galaxy. And this is Fox News. This is, the more conservative. CNN's even like a more bubbly. I feel like they're both about the same, but anymore it's like, dude, Fox, come on, man. Like, even they're just full of shit. You watch what's that guy's name? Charles Payne on Fox News. Like, dude, they won't even like hear out the economy being terrible because they know this shit. Like, when Schiff's on there, that chick, she knows. She knows gold and silver are king. She knows the stock market's garbage. But they just don't want you to know that. As long as most people don't know it, they don't really give a fuck. And it's so disgusting, dude. It's so fucking sickening to me that they really think the public's that stupid. It's like, I've went over it on this channel before, that you can become a doctor and you will still struggle to survive. Like, that is how broken it is. Unless you've gotten extremely lucky, like I said, with like a pawn business, winning the lottery, that's about it. Real estate, like those are the only things you're going to get, like, wealthy on. Even now, it's like, dude, it's so much harder. Now it's almost impossible to make money in anything. But to say people are making like a killing from working, like, are you fucking joking? Like my God, maybe if you're a news anchor, lady, yeah, you're making good money because they just overpay you to lie to people. But everybody, to say everybody else is doing good, fuck no. Look around you, man. I mean, jeez, dude. I have friends, dude, that they're fucking scraping by the hair on their teeth. You know, like they are hardly getting by whatsoever. And the news will sit there and be like, well, the job numbers are great. The economy's great. The economy being great is just a sign of inflation. But that means that people are fucked. And it's just like they really, I think they know, but we'll give them the benefit of the doubt and say that they just truly don't understand the American struggle. That I went over every job in the world, dude. None of them pay enough to even survive. And I mean, depending on where you end up, but even like if you don't go to college and get a basic job, you're not even going to survive on your own. If you become a doctor, a lawyer, unless you're like a high up lawyer, you're not gonna even survive. Like a lawyer, I can't even say a doctor's a way to survive anymore. Like it's just like, yeah, either a lawyer, a really lucky pawn shop that's killed it, maybe a really high end plumber, and that's about it. And even then, you're not living some like life of luxury. Like these are just still middle class, average ass lives. And we're talking like 5% of people doing good. The other 95% of people are literally barely scraping by and suffering. And these cocksuckers will still paint the picture that everyone's just A-okay, everything's great. Like, you can tell they just have such a motive to just prop up the morale, even though they know the world's burning and they know silver and gold are about to explode even higher. And it's just became so obvious. Trump's supposed to take over Mexico, which is huge news, and take over all their silver. Which, if he does that, you'll see the prices probably skyrocket on silver. I do want to explain this that so a lot of people talk about trading silver into gold, and it's just not a good idea. You can even check out Real Estate Mindset, a really good channel to check out. Mitch says exactly how I feel about silver and trading into gold. Is like, even if silver hits 100 and let's say gold stays where it's at, it's like you're stupid to sell it because it's just like, why? Like the silver is what you're waiting on the big run up for. Why would you just want to sell it at 100? I mean, well, to me, silver is it's either going to be a bust investment where I make nothing or even lose money, or it's going to be like a $500 ounce, $1,000 ounce situation. If it goes up to like $200, I'm not going to trade it. If it goes up to $300, I'm not going to trade it into gold. Like it's either going to be a home run or it's going to be nothing. You have to look at silver that way, and I don't know how else to tell people to look at it, but that's kind of how you have to view silver. Like you're either going to fucking grand slam it out of the park or you're going to fucking have a dead ass investment. Just as simple as that, or you might even lose some money. That's how silver investing works. Don't trade it into gold. Don't trade it into anything. Treat it as a savings account. Stash as much as you can away, and just chill. And you take a hit on, and trading into gold is not as good as it sounds because gold's already super expensive. Then they take a premium when you go to sell your silver. It's not worth doing at all right now. It's not even close to being worth doing. And that's just my opinion on the matter. You shouldn't even consider trading silver into gold. And you're a fucking idiot if you do so, in my honest opinion. I don't want to insult any of my subscribers, but it's just like you have to look at it that way, man. Silver's still dirt cheap, and it has a lot of room to run. So, but yeah, it is just sitting. They think you're all fucking idiots, bro. They really do. Like the news, they literally just don't think anything's wrong. Everything is just A-O-fucking-K in the news world. There is just nothing ever fucking wrong. This country hasn't been taken over by criminals in the Federal Reserve, and Americans have completely lost fucking hope to even own a home. I mean, dude, I know people that have worked their asses off that will never own a home, and they know it to this day. Let me check my battery here, make sure we're still good. Oh, yeah, we still got some time. But, I know Americans that work every fucking day, dude. 60-hour weeks, and they'll never afford a home. And they know it. And it's so fucking sad that they know they'll work 60-hour weeks to barely fucking survive. And that's just the reality. If you're starting out with nothing and you have no connections, nothing in life, you're probably going to fail. Like the odds are stacked against you 90-1. I mean, like 90% fail rate. And for them to act like people have this fair chance that America, there's a real dream in America, there is no fucking dream. This is a fucking absolute massive nightmare. Even existing is a nightmare where most older people I know are just waiting to fucking die so they don't have to deal with it anymore. That's how bad this world has truly gotten. Is like most people in it want to fucking die, dude. I see it every day in older people, dude. They're just like, man, thank God I'm almost gone. Like, I can barely survive this inflation. It gets any worse. Like, God. The poor younger generations have to stick around. Is like, oh man, it's going to be terrible for them. Can you imagine? Like, let's say silver goes to 1,000 and gold goes to like, I don't know, like 20, 30 grand. And you actually have to work for paper money, bro. Like, they'll never own anything. Like, oh, it's fucking sickening. It's even bad now. I mean, gold being 5 grand and silver being 80, even that's bad enough too. It's like, yeah, you'll never own a home. You'll never own anything. But if you didn't make money already, you'll almost never own anything. Unless you come up with some creative business or do something that just generates a fuckload of money cash and it's fast, and it's just not easy. And they tax everything you make. I mean, dude, it's really ridiculously tough. And the people are fucking straight broken in this world. And the news anchor can sit there and say, oh, well, the job numbers are just great, and people are getting back on their feet, and it's just fantastic. People are fucking not, bitch. Everyone's struggling, you dumb fucking broad. Like, what kind of fucking crack are you smoking, sweetheart? Because look at the fucking world. You know, and I swear they hang around all rich people. They don't have like a circle of friends that they go and see like how most people live. Or even how the middle class lives, where they're just running every month, man. And that gets me to my next point of why I fucking hate Grant Cardone, man. Like he had a video, and people follow the guy like he's Jesus, and he's just a total fucking jackass, man. Of like, he's talking about like raising rents on people, and it's just like, man, this is why the world just sucks. It's like because it gets to be like a bunch of billionaires, like or multi-millionaires like Grant Cardone, and they just buy up all the property and they fucking jack the rent up. And like they're sitting there having a conversation. They're like, oh, you know, affordable housing is just like a joke at this point. And it's just like, man, it shouldn't fucking be like this. It shouldn't be where like every piece of fucking land's owned. You know, like back in the 20s and 30s, you could go like find a piece of land somewhere and it was yours. Like, oh, and, you know, or at least it'd be affordable. You know, like every house I ever look at anymore now is just so terrible. Like I seen a house the other day they wanted 20 grand for, and it literally just needed tore the fuck down. I mean, that's all you ever see anymore, and they're just not even livable. Like you know how hard it is to actually like try to do this. Try to go on Marketplace or somewhere and just try to find a trailer on a piece of ground. Like as simple of living as you possibly can. And just see how much money that costs. And I remember a day where you could get, you know, a trailer on a piece of ground for 20, 30 grand. And it's like now a trailer on a piece of ground, oh, like a livable one, oh my God. You're looking at only 100K plus. I mean, it truly is ridiculous. And just for the news to sit there and have the balls to tell people, like, I just don't even know how they can lie like that bad and not even say like, yeah, it is kind of tough out there. It's really tough. Like for them to just lie that bad and be like, oh, well, you know, everyone's just getting back on their feet. They're making a killing out here in this economy. Like bull fucking shit, lady. It's just like, it was terrible under Biden and it was terrible under Trump. It was terrible under everybody. And and a lot of people are getting brainwashed of like the Federal Reserve too. Like there was a thing on the Federal Reserve. It's like we do not fucking need them, and people still get brainwashed like, well, Powell stood up to Trump, blah 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 blah, and he needed to, and it's just like, no, dude, we don't need a Federal Reserve. Period. We don't need anyone printing money and controlling us with it. Like, I don't know how fucking hard that is for people to understand. We don't even need a government rolling over us, telling us what the fuck to do. Or royal families. We don't need anyone ruling over our fucking lives. Like, what are we, hamsters? Like, get the fuck out of here with that shit. It truly is just, man, this place has just gone to absolute shit. And it makes me sick. Because this place used to not be that bad. Most people were happy. 10, 15 years ago, we didn't like it, but we were at least fairly happy enough knowing that we could work at an average fucking job. At least we own a house and we just pay our bills and we're all right, and we have a little bit of extra money to go do a couple of things, take a vacation once a year. And that was a pretty good life for most people. It's like now that's like impossible. Like it truly is sickening. And it's just like it's became a new normal for just everything to just skyrocket in price. And it's just, man, it's truly broken. And I just can't believe news agencies really can't see that it's just on fire right now. Like, they just think people are stupid. That's all I have to say about it. Like I said, you watch the news, it's almost like they just don't even fucking acknowledge what people are going through. I don't think they give a fuck. As long as they're getting paid to tell you a bunch of bullshit, they will. I don't think the news has ever made anyone actual money either. Like, I don't know how people like watch the news every day and then listen to their advice and then go out and try it in the real world. Like, like when the news is like, yeah, you should buy Bitcoin. It's the best. It's like $120,000 and it just tanks to like 60. It's like, you should go get a college degree. And it's just like, you fucking go get $150,000 in debt and no one will hire you. Like, you should, this and this. And like, it just doesn't fucking work. You should buy a home. Home ownership's good. You buy a home and it's just like beat up and it needs $100,000. You end up selling it for a loss just to get out from under it. It's just like, the news fucking sucks, man. I fucking hate them bastards. Anyway, that's all we have for this one on tonight's episode. Yeah, silver took a kind of a scary little drop there. I was like, oh no, not again. It dropped $2. I want everyone to understand, don't panic. Don't watch the charts too much and get all worried. A $2 drop's actually normal. It's stuff you want to see in a market. That volatility in silver is a good thing. Because when markets act irrational and start going up and down, because it was a big deal 10 years ago, silver got 50 cents. A lot of my old time stackers know what I'm talking about. But nowadays, to see silver jump $5 and back down $2, that's healthy. You want to see those big fluctuations because that means it's really truthfully in price discovery mode, where it's like a beach ball getting hit around and going up and down in the water. And but overall, it's been held down and it'll eventually blast out of the water. And it's healthy to see that in gold too. You want to see volatility, even though it is, nerve-wracking. And I know the charts make it look worse than what it is. Like a $2 drop in silver on a chart just looks like, but it's really not. You have to look at the actual cash number and say, just a $2 drop. Who cares? And now it's already kind of back up. So volatility is actually good. That's what happened in Bitcoin. It was very volatile when it first started to blow up, and then it exploded. So that's very normal pattern in markets. You want to see that actually. Heavy volatility usually means heavy potential upside or heavy potential downside. But very healthy to see that in silver. Seeing when you see $2 and $5 swings, eventually start seeing $10 and $20 gap ups. So very healthy to see what we're seeing right now. Don't let the screens discourage you. Just continue to stack silver as a safety net and put it away and set it and forget it. That's all we have for tonight's episode. Hope you enjoyed it. We're out.